Welcome to the south of Italy, one of the most famous, one of the fastest circuits in the world. The Brit Baglin on pole position. We decide the title in 8 laps time. This time we race. Fantastic start from the championship leader, Baglin Christopher. Pushes the Brit down into turn 1, and the Romanian almost tries to take the lead down into turn 2. Super start from the American. Keelan Harvick sends it. From the third row of the grid, the driver from Charlotte, North Carolina, rockets up into third place as they come out of turn 5 for the first time. The Brit Baglin rides the rubber as they go down the old back straight for the first time. Christopher. Briefly into the lead, but now Keelan takes him. Nicely done by the American. Second in the WSK Mini Super Cup at La Conca 2 weeks ago, but wants the victory before he heads back to the United States of America tomorrow. And the Australian Noah Baglin down the inside as Keelan skates under brakes. Kalija goes on through and takes him. Kalija, I can tell you, is under investigation. You know the reason why. Was to have started at the back of the pack, assumed his rightful grid position, so he thought. Position 1, William takes the lead though. The Australian is under investigation. Leading trio being caught by the two Americans. Baglin down the inside, and he pushes Baglin fairly into the marbles. He says, "Cop that." Keelan back in P3. Two laps remaining at the end of this one. As Keelan Harvick does not wait, he just sends it down the inside. Says, "Here I come, boys." And Harvick makes the place. Baglin follows him on through. Baglin Christopher comes across the line. 2 laps remaining as Harvick runs wide. Well, he's got dirt track experience and he needed every bit of it then. He's lost 2 places, but it was almost the end of his race. Driver on the circuit, Baglin back in front. Baglin back to 3, Vladimir Ivanikov. What a race here this afternoon at Sarno. Kalija under investigation, but in position 2. Waltz P3, Ivanikov. As Kalija tries to take the lead away, Baglin says no. A brilliant Brit. Noah Baglin accelerates. He wins here at Sarno, round 4 of the WSK Open Series. Across the line, we wait. The WSK Open Series champion, BCC Baglin Christopher. Final round of the WSK Open Series at Circuito Internazionale Napoli. Jeremy to start on pole position. Paolo Ippolito, Chetila Racing, Kart 21. Centre left of your screen, the Euro champ in the Kart Republic. We race! Ippolito down the inside, Jeremy around the outside, they go wheel to wheel. A drag race into turn 1. Ippolito, for the first time in living memory, becomes the first driver to beat Iglesias off the line. sensational start here at Sarno. Team Nakamura Berta in the Permacar Republic trying to chase down the CRG Road Rebel of Jeremy Iglesias. Ippolito is pulling away. The gap is 0.8 of a second. As it stands, he will take the title by 4 points from Stan Pex. If Stan can get back up into third place, dives down the inside at the last possible moment. Stan the man Pex across the line up into P3. That has championship ramifications. 219 points to Ippolito, 215 points to Pex, but now that all changes. With that move, it is 225 to Stan. He's P1 in the series, Ippolito. Final. Down the inside under brakes. Stan the man Pex goes up into P2, runs wide, puts the SB Motorsport Kart Republic in the middle of the circuit. P2 the championship. He says it's mine, boys. Nakamura Brit on the back of Talita, and they're both out. Francesco is furious. KF2 trying to go back into P4. And they've crashed. 3.5 laps from the checkered flag. Stan looks behind him. He's pulled away from Jeremy. Dutchman has also retired within sight of the checkered flag. Ippolito will take the race victory and second in the title. Full cross yellow on the penultimate lap of the race. Paolo raises his hand in acknowledgement. Just coming up to the accident scene now for Thomas Dutchman. He is okay. The yellow flag is waving. The checkered flag will wave as well. Takes the race win. Stan Pex did the work early on. Comes across the line in second place. And with that, Stan Pex is the 2023 WSK Open Series champion. Welcome you to Sarno. It is a warm day. It's the 4th day of summer here in the south of Italy. The sun is shining. A few drops of rain last night. Green flag flies, and it is Leo Gorski who's slow off the line. There is Antoine Vanon going around the outside of him. In fact, Gorski's not going anywhere. The pole from pole position, he's almost collected. Okay, so he's put his kart back in grid 1. This time, we race. Legenki on the outside into the marbles as Vanont goes up the inside. And the Belgian trying to take position to Maximus on the charge. What a start by the Swede. He goes through into position 3 in the World Racing Tony Karts. He's on the outside though. Comes across the line. We'll check the speeds for you as they cross the line right there. That's the speed trap. 105 k's an hour, 107 k's an hour. On the inside, and Kurski goes wide, and he's off into the marbles. He goes from the race lead back into position 61 corner. The tap on the attack of the Belgian Antoine Vanont. Gorski has fallen way back. There's Albert Tamm, the second Belgian in position 10. It's De Kleine Kumpen. Henry fighting with Nicolau Perdigo as against Messi. And Antoine Vanont incredibly has gone through and taken the race lead. Complete half race distance, move down the inside, retakes a position, does Albert Tamm. and the driver from north of the border in Switzerland for the Brit team. Turn 2, but he's just been passed by Albert Tamm. Legenki follows him through. And now Bernard from the race lead, back to 3, back to 4, potentially back to 5. As Leo Gorski's still the championship leader, muscles his way on through. Antoine, here is the red and yellow machine. He won the first round of the WSK Supermaster Series at Renato. 5'11" with the Lewis replica helmet. His teammate Albert Tamm is about to come across the line and take the last lap board now. 1,550 metres to go. Look at Gorski signalling to Maximus Hunt, saying, "Go boy, go." He wants the win. He would take the title. Maximus trying to hang on to the podium. Albert Tamm for Team Baby Race in first place. He accelerates that checkered flag race. Albert Tamm comes home position 1. Legenki P2 in the race, P2 in the title, punching the air. This is the first running in WSK World Competition for OKN. OK, that's original kart, and N simply stands for national. Take a look at the grid. Batti yielded him. The Turk, one of 2 Turkish drivers, is on pole position. He is the sole senior entrant, thus it is 202. The rest of the drivers numbered 300 or above. So it is David Cosmo Christopher, grid 2, but effectively pole position in the junior category. For the final time today here at Sarno, we race. Perfect textbook start from Batti yielded him, who leads the field down into turn 1, no problem, as Nikita Nikichov tries to defend, and the Demoto driver just comes out of turn 2. We'll see him for 5th place. Bruno Grit. Well, David Cosmo Christopher has dominated much of the weekend throughout the heats. It was David who took pole position on Friday with a 56.647. But he yielded him a 56.423 in the senior specification card. And he's led most of the heats as well. Has DCC, but at the moment, he's in second behind Bruno. Grit going on through. From the ancient city of Athens rounds out the field. DCC rides the bumps violently here at Sarno. Cosmo Christopher just letting Bruno do the work. Look at the rubber they're just driving straight over the top of. Reminiscent of the good old days, not only the category of 100cc, as David down the inside. At the end of the old hairpin, at the end of the old back straight now signals to Bruno, says, "Let's go, let's race amongst ourselves." Rides the rubber, which is building up massively here at Sarno. He's now got 2 corners remaining. As Nefeli Cosmopoulos starts her last lap of the race. But out front, the checkered flag is about to wave. Batti yielded him. Takes victory in OK Senior, but the win in OKN Junior goes to the Romanian DCC. David Cosmo Christopher takes the victory. Bruno Grit, P2, and Nikita Nikichov comes home on the final step of the podium.